Hey everyone, welcome back to my crypto trading bot journey. It is day 56 of starting on my crypto trading bot journey, and it's been about 15 days since our last SHIB trading bot update, so thought I would do a quick update on how the SHIB trading bot is doing. Before we get into that, I want to pull up coin market cap so we can kind of see how it's been doing. And here's the 1 month chart. And last time we talked, it was right around Halloween, right around here. SHIB was around four zeros and 6,500. I'm just gonna say I'm not gonna say the four zeros anymore. So it's around 6,500, and right before Halloween, we hit an all-time high of about almost 9,000. I think we got almost there. We were at 8,700, and it's pulled back since then. So around Halloween, it pulled back and consolidating between 6,500 and 7,500, but since Halloween it's actually pulled back even more. We went as low as 4,700, and it's been consolidating between about 6,000 and really around 5,000, and yeah, around 5,000. So it's just been consolidating really the last 15 days, and today we're at about 5,069. And let's see how this looks in the bot. So let's pull up the bot, and here's the bot. As you can see, I've been running the SHIB trading bot for 1 month and 5 days, and that's given me an average daily return of 1%. It's done 7,359 transactions for a bot profit of $1,691, or 36% on my investment. And the value is $5,300. And this, I'll get into this little bit later, but before that I want to show you how it looked in the charts. So here's the charts, and as you can see, here's the last 15 days. It's really been consolidating. We've only been in this little channel right here, but previous to that, when we first started the bot, we were all the way, let me pull this, all the way over here. We started way back over here, around 2,500, I want to say. Where are we at over here? This around, yeah, around the 2,500 mark. So as you can see, these red and green lines right here, these are the grid lines, and this is where it makes its trades. So as you can imagine, when it first started, the grid lines, it probably looks something similar to this, where it was in this range right here. And so these grid lines were probably in this range right here. And what happens is we have a trailing up feature. So what that means is, as the trading pair goes up in value, the the grid lines go up with it. So these grid lines went up, and when we hit this top around October 27th, the grid lines probably look something similar to this, where it was around this range right here. And so it made all these trades in between this, this little, this range right here, and it was making a lot of buys and sells. But what happened is, right after Halloween, like I mentioned, around Halloween, we've just been consolidating. And if you see this right here, we were in this range, like I mentioned, we were probably in this range right here from the all-time high, and it was around like probably right here. And what happened is, as you can see, there was no trades going on over here. Um, I did not turn on trailing down at that time, and since then I have turned trailing down. So as you can see, it followed the pair down. But what happens is, as you know, when we go trailing up, the grid lines follow the trading pair going up. But when you trail down, the grid lines don't follow um, exactly as it goes down. What happens is it keeps these trades up at the top, right? and then it'll make new trades on the bottom, like over here. And so what happens is, with these new trades, since it's not canceling the trades up here, it's making brand new trades. And so what has happened is it needs to pull capital, fresh capital, to make these new trades. So that's what ended up happening. Um, as you can tell, like, so we trailed down all the way over here, we went back up, trailed up, and then we trailed back down, going down. So now we're at this level right here again, where we trailed down, and it's made these new trades over here at the bottom. So what happened, as you can see, is when we go back to this summary, $1,600 in profit. I used to have, so I have two trading bots with USD pair. That's SHIB and my former Rocket bot over here, where all the profits would go into USD, into an account. And so I had about 2,500 to 3,000, yeah, about 2,500 in bot profits here. And what it did is, when I trailed down with SHIB, this Rocket bot does not have trailing down on it. Only SHIB does. But what happens is, it had to make new trades, and it took the capital from the bot profits and put it in here. So let me pull this up. As you can see, you'll see now that my initial funds value, this previously was at $3,003. It's now at $4,689, because it pulled fresh capital to make new trades when it trailed down. So that's that. So that's why there's a big discrepancy on the numbers here, where, if you've been following along, you notice that the value was probably $3,003. Now it's $4,600, and that's because of the new capital that had to be pulled in. So yeah, that's that. So when I do my summary in a little bit, you'll see that I don't want to confuse with all these numbers with the new capital and whatnot. I'm just gonna go off this bot profit right here, in this little box, and I'm just gonna go off of this $1,600, when we compare between the bot profit, trading bot profit, versus what it would be to HODL. So yeah, that's that. And as you can see, as I mentioned earlier, it's been a consolidating, and I showed this last time, but when we hit those all-time highs, we're making bot profits of $273, $245 on October 27th. October 31st, we still made about, November 1st we made $52, November 2nd $75, November 3rd we made $125, $100 on November 4th. But since then, it's been slowly decreasing while we've been consolidating. So November 5th, $40, and it's been, around $10. We had a $20 day, $10 day, $20 day, $35 day November 10th. But since then, $9, $3, $12, and so on. $7, and today's not done yet, but $7 for today. So we need this. We need a little bit more wiggle. Like I mentioned, like over here, we need a little bit more of this wiggle in order to make more bot profits. So let me pull up. So the question you probably have is, how much would I have if I just bought SHIB and I just held it and I just hodled? Like I mentioned, or like I just showed, in this summary, we have, when I initially purchased, we purchased 40 million SHIB, right? Currently, at today's price of 50.69, that would be worth about $2,065. And if I held and sold right now, that would be a bot profit of $987. Actually, let me pull up the summary again. So here's the summary. Like I mentioned, if I held and sold right now, with this SHIB hodling, if I just hodled till today at 11/15/2021, the at today's price of 50.60, that would be worth $2,065. And if I held and sold right now, that would be a profit of $987 or a return of 91%. Compare that to the SHIB Trading Bot profit of $1,691 as of today's value. So as you can see, if I just held the coin, I would have less profit than putting it into the crypto bot. Now this is a big change from the last two Shiba Inu Trading Bot updates, where the better option would have been to HODL. And I still plan to hold my SHIB as one of my bots for a little while, so we can see how this ultimately plays out. But if we are talking about numbers today, the better option would be to do the trading bot. Obviously, if the price of SHIB goes parabolic, the narrative is going to change, but as each day goes by, my bot profit's only going to go up in value. So the break even for hodling will also go up. I did the math, and right now the break even is around 6,500, is a bot SHIB price of 6,500. So unless SHIB goes over 6,500 today, the better option would be to put the money into the trading bot. Now that's 6,500 from today. That's about a 27% increase. Let me see. We could see how much that is. So right now we're at 5,060, and there's this tool right here. If we go from here to 6,500, that would be about a 30%. So 30% increase in the value of SHIB would that would be where the better value would be of hodling versus the trading bot. So so the better, the hodling would be, it would be good if the price goes over 6,500. But as of today, if we're under 6,500, trading bot is more profitable. So this 30%, that's can SHIB do that? Yes, it can. It can do that easily. We've seen it go up 100 to 200% a couple of times within the past month. So it's definitely possible. And like I said, I'm going to be holding this trading bot, so we'll see ultimately where this goes. But the conclusion, it's still the same as last video. If you think a coin is going to go parabolic and you want as much profit as possible, then having it in a bot is probably not what you want to do. It limits your upside, but on the other hand, if you were hodling the coin, would you be selling any and taking any profits? That's a tough call. Disciplined investors, they would probably take some off the top and have set sell targets, but most people were not disciplined traders, and when you see it move 100% in a week, greed definitely kicks in, and ends up happening is, everyone, they think that their $1,000 investments is gonna 10 times to $10,000, but what ends up happening is people get left holding bags. So a bot, on the other hand, as you can see, it's done what did I say earlier? It's done 7,000 transactions, so it's made 7,000 trades. So it's doing the work for me. It's taking profits as it goes up and as it goes down. So you really don't have to think about it. You just see the profit go to your account. So hope you like this Shiba Inu Trading Bot update. And if you're enjoying following along on this journey, please remember to subscribe and smash that like button. It helps with the YouTube algorithm and helps me grow this channel. I'm glad to have you join me on my journey. And as always, fiat and gold is dead. Crypto is the future, and the future is now. See you all in the next video.